Errant is your main verb, and we know when errant comes before your subject, which would be itinerat duo, we have to say there. So there errant omnino itinerat duo. Quibus aeternibus, that is a prepositional phrase, by which aeternibus possunt to exera from domo. Domo here is in the ablative case, so you have to supply the preposition from. And here it describes the duo itinera, unum per sequanos. Per sequanos is your prepositional phrase. And gustum et difficida. Inter, another prepositional phrase. Inter montem iurum et flumen Rhodenum. Qua, here's where, weeks, where scarcely singuli cari, it's your subject, ducerentur. The autumn here, normally in English we'd put autumn first and call it however, but however is not going to work here. So we're going to use moreover. Moreover, mons altissimus, and there's our subject of this clause. Remember, altissimus is a superlative, most or highest, mons impedebat. That ends that clause. So that Papaki is your subject. Possunt, your main verb. Prohibera, you say them after that. Facile, easily. Alterum, the other. Per provincium nostrum. Much facilius atua expeditius. This will be much, and this has the comparative er, facilier, and expeditier. Propteria quod, because inter fines habitiorum et al laborogum. And here we have an interior clause. Qui, who, nuper is recently, vacati erant. That's your verb for this section. Had been vacati. Rhodanus, your subject of this main clause, this part anyway. Rhodanus fluit. And, here the and with your is. We know it's a masculine pronoun, but since it's talking about Rhodanus, we would say it. And it, transitur, is transitur. Nonolis locis, ablative case. Non nullis is like a double negative, not none, says in some locis by wago. And this is a noun. I use it for a ford, a low place in the river where you can easily cross. Some translations say by wading, but by a ford works fine. Not the truck, but a low river crossing. Extremum opidum, there's a subject. It's actually a compound subject because we have an and right here. Well, oh, it's the extreme opidum of the algorithm. And proximum Helvetium finibus. Est Genava. And this acts as a predicate noun. So you either say Genava est, extremum opidum of the albergo, and proximum to the finibus of Helvetionum, or you can say the extreme opidum of the albergo and the proximum to the finibus of Helvetionum est Genava. Your choice. Ex eo opido. Pons, subject, pertinent, verb, ad Helvetios, prepositional phrase. Allobergibus, the ibis ending is not a subject. So we have to find what our subject is. Right here in the NT of extimabant. They were thinking that. So this whole thing becomes reported speech. That, say, this becomes your subject of the reported speech, or the indirect speech, that they, persueros, would, persueros, the alborigibus, so that's your direct object, of the persueros. Well, here we have a well. Here we have another well. So they were thinking that they either would persueros allobrigibus because would enter they were seen or they seemed non-dum bono animo in populum Romanum. Because they seemed not yet with bono animo on populum Romanum. Or we, and that is not any form of man, that comes from vis. Or by we, they would coacturos, them, so that parentur, they would allow them, eos, iri, to go, per sus fines. Omnibus rebus ad perfectionem comparatus is an ablative absolute, and Caesar absolutely adored these. And we have with omnibus rebus comparatis ad perfectum. Ad perfectum is going to be your prepositional phrase. With omnibus rebus having been comparatus for the departure, for the going out, decunt dem, they decunt them, quad dia, on which dia they should convenient. Oh, not they, omnes should convenient. Adripum rodani. Isties rat a d v cal upper persona gabino consilibus. These are a bunch of abbreviations that there are actual words for, so let's look at what it says all the way out. Isties is your subject. Rat, your verb. Was the V, here's the number, and we're going to use the ordinal. The vith diem ante calendes apriles. And your textbook tells you exactly when that is. You should translate it. That day was translate this number, put us at the end, before the day before the calendes apriles. And here we have some ablatives, and we saw this earlier during the consulship of Lucius Piso and Allo Gabino, or with Lucio Piso and Allo Gabino consuls.